You guys see young Violet Exania, who is awake and is sitting with her back to the wall, just breathing deeply. She does look severely injured, but not in any amputated sort of way.
Oh, that's a relief.
Yeah, it's Anushka's crown only.
Thank God for not another.
Anushka's crown only. You guys see at the center of the room, in a particular, or the same sort of position as where Marshall Nile was. Actually, how many of you guys have actually seen? No, you guys saw the ghost version of her, so yeah, you guys would have seen her. You guys spot Isadora.
Hey!
Ooh.
She is sitting crisscross in this sort of tranquil manner, trying to meditate or focus on what is happening or what's not happening. So across your exemplars, you guys have a clean bill of health. Well, clean bill of survival.
Yeah, it sounds like at least 2 of them are a bit more than fucked up, at least mentally.
Hey, but they're alive.
They're alive.
Shajor just drops into a dead run.
Yeah, everyone, like,
It's over.
people come, as you guys enter in, the door opens up. Like, the people that are lucid, so to speak, do look at the doors opening.
Squee.
You rush over to Isadora, and she, like, stands up a bit shakily. It's quite clear she's exhausted. She is exhausted. So it's, with a lot of fatigue, she does stand back up. You do spot the twin blade she has. One half is shattered.
Oh, shit.
So it has, like, I want to say, a section of the bottom part of the blade, but the, like, halfway point of the blade beyond is gone. Shattered. Fragmented. Shar redoubles in pain and tiredness. She uses the blade to, like, stand herself back up like a walking.
Are you hurt? Are you injured?
A little bit. But I'm alive. She spots the sword, the great sword of wounding that you repossessed.
Yeah.
She nods, just a content smile, and nods, while her eyes closed once. And I have you to thank for it.
I don't have any words. I'm just happy to see you.
She just hugs onto you. You definitely feel her leaning on you. Yeah, she's pretty wiped. To those of you that are in the Sunday game, it's like Sebastian levels of outrunning something, except she's not a Black Watch Ranger.
She's good, not that.
So it's like, I've been running for my fucking life for like a long period of time. I am exhausted. No long rests, no nothing. But as Amber helps Altani up, she begins going over to her sister, pulling her up as well. Varric stands up from his kneeling position and goes to check up on Kasai, who he has to, like, shake her. You could hear her saying something like, wake up, we made it. And eventually she also comes to consciousness.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
I think Silas will, like, move towards, because Alessandra's helping Anushka right now, right?
Mhm.
Silas
And Oriana.
will, yeah,
Who?
but also your lady love's in this room, so
Yeah.
So Silas
Yeah,
will
that's fair.
kind of like bump your shoulder and say, "I'll," makes a motion to take Anushka's
Go.
arm from you.
Yeah. Like Anushka will just sort of hop over, I guess.
Yeah, he,
Like a off you go, kinda.
when Silas does that, he gives them a small nod and a wink, and he'll pull down his helmet over his face. And with all the triumph and swagger of a fucking Greek hero, he'll walk over to where
God, his
Messiahs.
ego.
Right? Like,
It is skyrocketing. I didn't know it could be
You
higher.
win one Greek Odyssey, and suddenly
to survive there, and you think you're a Greek hero. Yes, that's exactly how it is, Homer. So I would say, I guess it's fitting that it's you. Varric looks basically like the same as he came in on. Amber has some additional gear. Altani has a new sword alongside her old one, stuff like that. Violet has a cloak or like some sort of banner or something like that she wrapped around her shoulder at like a cloak. Imagine like the Italian style clothes from Assassin's Creed 2. Kasai looks drastically different, similar to you. She looks dressed in this green, black, and gold, different hues of green garb. She does still have her sun staff though, so that's pretty sun spear. My bad, sun spear. So that's pretty great. Varric like looks over, like he's trying to help Kasaya up to her feet, which the staff helps. Spear, not staff. The spear helps, and he looks over his shoulder at you. It's good to see all of you made it as well.
in mostly one piece. He looks over to Anushka.
Yep.
We have trained medics. It can be fixed.
She's gonna need that. We haven't checked on the others yet.
Let's get our bearings first in case there's any dangers here. There aren't any!
What do you say?
Was that Marshall?
We'd be in bad. No, bad water? No, what is it? We'd be in rough waters if we were.
Agreed. Because I like stands upright, like regaining her sense of balance. She looks at you, looks away at everyone else, does a double take back at you, and looks you up and down. What are you wearing?
Heliconian battle guard. What's the auxiliary?
She opens her mouth to say something, and then Varric just holds up hand. I think we've all been to strange places, so let's save that for later. I mean, he gestures up and down at her. You're no different yourself, Kasai. You're dressed differently as well. I was told it was a disguise.
We're disguising that as a beautiful young woman.
Varric just shakes his head and walks away. Ever the romantic. No, I was dressed as a citizen. The Kingdom of Earth.
Oh!
This motherfucker was an Avatar?
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, that makes sense with the green.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there is an Avatar tabletop RPG.
Oh my god. Why was yeah?
And
Oh.
we'll cover it later.
So
Oh my
good.
god,
Jesus.
if she fucking hung out with like Toph or something.
He kind of looks at her skeptically, moving his helmet, tucking under his arm, and says, "A citizen. Darling, you look like royalty, so that disguise ain't doing you any favors." Don't embrace her.
He embraces you back.
Kind of almost explosively, like okay, I was trying to make conversation.
This was an excuse just to hug you.
Yep, main attempt. All right, I'm good. Now hug
Real
me because I know you're dead.
psychopath approach, right? She does no perception roll needed. She does smell a lot of like soot and stuff like that.
Yeah, she was doing battle with the Fire Nation. Okay.
All will be revealed in due time.
I think only comment he makes kind of.
Oh,
Hmm?
actually, you've seen Nausicaa in the Valley of the Wind, right?
Yes.
You remember the beginning scene where Nausicaa hugs Lord Yupa after they outrun the Ohm?
Yes.
And then like the little fox squirrel begins like moving around, and then she's like, "Huh, what's that?" There's not a living object that causes this. Don't worry, not a living creature rather, but you do feel something prodding. It's around her belly area. That's because that's where like the sash would be. So you do feel something there.
He pulls away at that, and, like looks down. What is it?
Oh, this. She pulls out some sort of metal rod, but it's quite clear what it is as soon as she brandishes it. She fans it out. It is
Wait,
a
what is it?
war. It's a war fan.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
That is pretty
A
cool.
fan made of metal.
Facebook.
I was told it would help with meditation practice, temperance.
Well, you have to show me sometime. Did it work? I assume you tried it.
I mean, it's a metal fan. That's all it does. It's good for hitting people.
Well, I don't think there's anyone here to hit.
She calls it back up and stows it away.
It's
I
you.
hope so. Bonk! So as Alexander is reuniting with Kasai, Amber and Violet do come over. You guys look like you've been through the ringer. She spots Anushka. Oh.
Yeah, and she was just like,
Some of us worse than others.
Yep. thought I was dead.
She spots the ice bucket. Challenge.
Okay. All right.
Jesus, come on.
Amber just
Don't
crouches
go.
down and begins like busting out her own alchemist supplies. You guys aren't healing it because that's sealing.
Yeah.
She
Wait,
To reattach.
we have the
if
vein
possible.
hook.
Opens
we
up
might
a
be able
little-
to reattach it. Yeah.
opens up a little tub of like this little wooden little tub thing. Looks at the arm. And this should be enough. She calls it back up. Come here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, she goes back to her. It's like on the ground. She crouches back and grabs something. This is going to be necessary, and it's going to hurt like a bitch.
Can't hurt more than when it was ripped off. Okay.
You say that, but just don't be cursing at me when it's done.
Celis offers like their hand to like like grip onto when you like grab something.
Yeah.
I offer
Just
an
kinda
immovable
like-
rod to bite into.
Happy
Like,
Andy.
here, yeah. Don't bite your
You know
fingers
what?
off.
She'll accept it all willingly.
So Amber sanitizes the arm.
Oh.
Pretty simple.
Mhm.
Then she sanitizes the stump. Make me another con save, please.
Take a
Okay.
bardic.
Do so with
you.
advantage. The DC's not 20 on
Thank
this
you.
one. It's lower.
I already said take a bardic, so just take it.
Okay.
Suck it!
Alright, fine.
I'm
I
gonna
have
save it.
Um,
I'm gonna save it for later. Thank you, though.
All right.
It stings like a motherfucker. You
Yeah.
are sanitizing exposed nerves. It
Yeah.
threatens to stab the back of your mind with the pain, but you manage to hold on to consciousness.
I imagine, like, if it wasn't for that stick that, like, Morgan had given her, she'd be, like, swearing up a storm in, like, Neveros or something. Just,
You'd probably be gritting your teeth and maybe shattering a tooth from the force.
yeah, probably, yeah. You guys have dentists,
I have-
right?
I have plenty
Yeah.
of healing potions, Amber, if we need them. Say the
Healing
word.
potions aren't gonna be what we need for this. No. She pulls out, like, after sanitizing the wound, she puts away the flask of the sanitizer, and she begins applying, or she begins drying it off with, like, a gauze that she keeps in the healer's kit that she has, and then she begins to coat your arm in wax. It's a reactant sort of wax, so she has to like scrape off the top of it because that part has already reacted to the air, but the rest of it is a bit more fluid to the point where she can like dab it and wipe it onto your stump, and just like the top part of it, it begins reacting to the air and hardening, sort of like candle wax and
Oh, right, okay.
how like the thick it is.
Mhm.
Not thick, but the texture of it. All right, that should keep it sealed up. Hopefully that'll stop any infection. She begins like crushing because the wax on her fingers begins like reacting to the air. And she just flexes her hand and it crumbles off.
Thank you.
She has this like sort of like perturbed, disturbed look on her face as she stares at your arm and just nods once. Where's everyone else?
Must be in the other door we
Not
haven't
sure.
gone through.
Hmm.
And Celis will motion with their head back towards where we came from.
I mean, that way, point gestures towards whatever door would lead, like, over to here. Might lead back around as well. I will see if there's something new.
Right. It's in a big loop, right? We should be able to pick up everyone on the way.
You guys do hear the sounds of something in the air. Something humming with power. Almost like a really buffed out enchanted item or a crystal. Like a magic crystal. Like something humming with energy.
Can I try and like hear where it's coming from, I guess?
Yeah, sure, roll perception. Not hard.
Can do.
Just don't roll that one.
Crash.
Just roll
Stop.
2. Easy.
Huh?
There you go.
See, it's fine. You see,
Of all
you
the failures,
silly
that
dilly.
one's the best one. You can re-roll that.
It's coming from Altani.
No, I can't. I don't have any trickster score left.
Oh shit, never mind. I'll taunt.
Come on, Tawny.
Yeah, she's looking at this blade she has, examining it, swinging it through the air in this sort of very practiced manner.
Oh. Sorry.
Vorpal? Question mark.
Is it charged with electricity from deflecting a lightning bolt? Well,
Yeah, so that's what she's doing. But,
I'm
I mean,
a
I don't
doctor, but
you guys can't tell that just by looking at it. So.
Yeah.
I bought a doctor, but I also don't want to abandon Anushka. I mean, like, you're conscious enough-ish to walk-ish, sort of, maybe?
Oh, Anushka will wave you off. God damn, go off
With the
and-
stump. You'll wave the
With her
stump.
stump. She's going to grab. No. She's going to grab the severed arm and use it to wave her away.
Now I feel bad.
Oh, just go. God
It's
damn.
fine. It's fine. Silas has got her. Silas is not gonna let her fucking try and walk on just on her own.
You guys could
If anything, just sit on a
walk
wall.
with Anushka to Altani, right? It's not like Altani's in like some restricted zone that only one of you could talk to.
Yeah, but I don't want to drag Anushka around if I don't. Whatever.
No, you're staying here.
I'm fine. Morgan, go off and. I need a moment to sit here anyway.
Okay. Fine. Sure, fine. Morgan doesn't trust that, but she also wants to check on Altani. I'll see what the fuck that weird sword does.
Yeah, Altani has some very nasty looking cuts across her upper arm, across her back, stuff like that. But you know, she's not critically injured by any means. You've seen her in similar, maybe worse.
Right. Could you try to judge like mental state just to see like where that might be at before
Roll
talking
time.
to her? I can. Do I have any dice left? Don't have dice left.
I don't imagine you do.
No. Would have been 10 minutes from walking from here to here.
No.
No. Okay, cool. Then I do.
I
Have
mean,
contradictive.
it might have been 10 minutes on the dot, but I do not think you guys were resting as you guys were walking through this place.
Sorry,
carrying a
I'm not asking.
person.
I'm not asking for a short rest. I'm asking because contradictory influence lasts 10 minutes. That's why.
No, I don't know.
I got a 1.
Well, it wouldn't be active, what I'm saying. It wouldn't.
Okay.
10 minutes on the dot. So 24 though. I mean, she's looking as Altani as ever. Sort of impressive how nothing ever gets Altani's spirits down. Besides abandonment.
Oh no. Oh no.
God damn it! Why did you have to bring it up?
But hey, she doesn't look abandoned right now. She's looking pretty happy.
I can't remember. Was she still sitting in the pool, or was she standing up at this point?
She's standing. She's in the room at this point.
Okay.
You go. Stop playing the plastic. Sheesh.
Yeah, she would just approach and I guess just simply ask, just like, so how did everything go? Seems fine.
Yeah. How's things for you? She like begins like playing around with the sword, like sort of swinging it, like doing like a figure 8 with it around her, just to feel the weight of it.
I think Morgan's like gaze and I guess head a little bit kind of moves with that, just watching it move. Surprisingly well. Considering I almost died like twice, but surprisingly well.
You almost died? Damn.
She just kind of gestures at her clothes, which are probably tattered considering what happened at the very end of her thing.
You look more healed than me.
Agree to disagree.
She like looks at the grip and the hilts of the blade and hits something, and the humming sound stops.
What is that? I don't think she's seen that type of sword before, right?
I mean, it's a sword, and it's a mono-edged sword, so yes, a sword that hums with energy. That's not a magic item, or is a magic item. Maybe, probably not.
Why? What
This?
happened with that sword? Yeah.
Oh, I just turned it off. I don't really exactly know how long it lasts. I hope it recharges.
Turned it. Was it like an artifact? What happened? How'd you get that? It's cool, but how'd you get
I met some very nice people. A number of them. And one of them gave me this as a parting gift. It's called a vibro blade.
it?
All Tawny went to Star Wars.
Oh fuck yeah!
It does have,
That's a
it
very
also
nice
does have
sword.
like a satchel of text with her as well. Those don't maintain power, but they're words, so it's like
Yeah.
the book loses power. No, it's kidding.
The book loses its text. Huh. Well, I'm glad everything seemingly went fine for you.
Could have gone better, but no one died, so that's definitely a win in my book.
Yeah. And you made it back safely. Jesus. I was very concerned. there.
Yep, can't wait to tell you about it. I really would have loved to keep the head of the thing, but they wanted to keep it.
God, I thought
Something
it was
about their
this.
culture.
Mm.
I mean, I guess I can respect that.
Fair, fair. It's like if someone asked to like keep your sword after a hunt or something, you know?
Yeah. Oh, so awesome though. She met Mandalorians. She did meet Mandalorians.
Mm.
Hmm.
It is the
And
light.
she met Mandalorians and a Grey Jedi.
Ah.
Oh, I like your
You guys will find out about
So-
it later.
I don't know. I don't think Morgan has anything else more specific. She just wants to, I guess, kind of catch up with Altani.
Well, you guys won't be able to catch up on anything because Varric just simply says, "We have other people to attend to.
Right.
We should
I'll
get
follow some
going.
check.
We can sit around the fire and share stories later. Let's make sure everyone's alive.
And in good health.
And besides, more eyes on the current situation, just as Anushka, would be better."
Yep. Let's go see who made it.
This way. And he'll gesture towards the door that we came from.
You can go back around if you want.
Do we want to explore what this one is? Actually, there's probably just the main entrance to go in here.
Here you guys go.
It's the kennel.
The cat-
The channel.
We can have
It's where Bob's hiding.
That is something. You guys don't
Mhm.
see.
Yeah.
You guys don't see Deed.
Oh my god,
Just-
I'm so stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured we were just kind of like mildly ignoring it until Zell showed up.
Um,
I mean, that could be what
like this-
happens, right? Like, because you guys are immensely exhausted, right?
Yeah. I mean, we are very split up as well,
We're-
so it could just
Yeah.
be like.
We're exhausted. We're split up, and also one of us,
That's fair.
lost
Maybe
an
I
arm.
think it's a fair assumption, right? That Deed is in another room.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Until we've
In which
seen
case-
everyone, we don't know. if
now that
anyone's
you've now that you've mentioned it, and I remember now. I think Alexander was probably thinking, like, oh yeah, she's like a staple of the group. I guess she's an exemplar because she's not in this room. And then we got to this room and he's like, wait, she's not in this room either.
Well,
Yep,
she's not a
mhm.
normie.
I think as we start walking through the hall, I think
Mm.
Alexander will say aloud, maybe ask Marshall Neal, no D.
He tilts his head. If you don't see her, you don't see her. There's a sort of cold finality that almost is uncharacteristic to the Marshal as he says that.
I think he'll say to the rest of the party, was D not an exemplar?
No, she was with our group. Just points between like Morgan, Anushka, Silas, Sajar.
You see him kind of quicken his pace.
She
Heading
could be in
towards,
another room.
Yeah, heading towards that northern room.
Not reach the end.
You guys make haste to the last room. Let's see here. You guys see, as you guys open up the door, you guys hear chatter on the other side. So that's a good first sign.
Right, just one, two more.
You guys open up the door and see